I think companies need to look beyond the traditional labour pool. So nowadays we are talking about the gig economy, we are talking about silver talents, we are also talking about alternative to human labour, which is the robots.
I think that one way that companies can attract the right talent is to provide long-term career prospects.
I think when it comes to recruitment, it always starts with the right recruitment platform. Young millennials are digital natives, and most of them would use digital tools and platforms to look for work.
I think one thing that companies can do firstly is to align what the industry has to offer with what potential employees actually look for in a job. And this includes offering a competitive salary, as well as adequate and sufficient opportunities for leadership, professional and personal development.
There should be interviews which are centralized around how well an individual is able to provide good service. So maybe we could do like video interviews and simulation of a real-life example of a customer coming towards the employee.
Technology is now becoming the basis for entrepreneurship in many different service sectors, rather than just simply taking on an ancillary role. And opportunities are now being created because technology is able to fill the gaps in the market. And examples include Grab and Uber of the private transport services, and Deliveroo or Foodpanda of the food delivery services.
Now we are an on-demand society. We want things now. We want things without friction. So I want it without having to even open up my phone and press multiple buttons. Now I just want to be able to open up something and touch an app and go.
Some of the processes that could only be done by people in the past are now being replaced by machines.
So if you take a look at the airline industry, for example, there's a lot of automation in the check-in process nowadays, and it has also reduced the need for ground staff.
Technology has also restructured themselves in terms of cloud computing, because SMEs that are less financially secure can actually use cloud computing as an alternative to hardware technology.
I think that our foundations need to be right first. So since young, there should be emphasis on the need for good customer service, professional development, as well as good communication.
I think service centricity starts at the business level, so businesses really have to find their business proposition in deciding whether to pay their staff enough and whether to train their staff well in order for their staff to exhibit great service centricity.
Social media is a big thing now, and there's a lot of potential for companies to use it to reach out to more people, spread their brand, and respond more quickly to customer requests.
One of the ways that we can build a culture of service centricity is in changing our culture itself. So we need to change the way how we are viewed and are kiasu as a nation.
So we think that the normalization of good service as a form of our culture is very important. So we need to improve our general social behavior first, and this will translate into better service eventually.